Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, January 7th, 2014. I almost said 13, but I didn't. It's 2014. This is Talk to Me Tuesday number 242. I am cutting out my intros so that you guys can just get right to the nitty-gritty. It's been 2 weeks since I have last posted and I've missed you guys. I hope that you had a lovely holiday season and a fabulous new year. I was fantastically busy visiting family and spending time with my kids. My son actually went to Germany for a week, so we had a lot of craziness before and after that. We went out of town for quite a bit, and I just generally had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope that you guys really sincerely hope that you guys did too. So we're going to jump right in because there is so much to talk about. First of all, I'm going to insert some video from before Christmas of some gifts that I made. I actually forgot to do video of one, so I'm going to insert a picture of that and then I'll give you a brief explanation. Hey guys, it's Friday, December 20th, and I want to show you a couple of things that I will be giving away as Christmas gifts, and I don't know when I'll insert this in, but I want to make sure I didn't miss out the opportunity to show you these. I've already given away a couple of similar gifts, and I totally forgot to do video, so I wanted to show you these. These are for my bee. They're little stockings. And I actually got this idea off of Pinterest. Those were little quilted stockings, but they weren't open. So what I did was I took a piece of muslin, a piece of batting, and then I strip pieced on top of that so that it's actually, I don't know if I can show you, you probably can't see it. These lines are actually where it's stitched all the way through. And so I did little squares that were big enough to make the stocking on, and then I cut out the square and the stocking after I stitched the stocking together. So basically I did again muslin, batting, and then strip piecing on top in a square, and then I drew the stocking shape on, sewed all the way around that without the backing on or anything, just to secure everything on the edges. And then I added the loop, and I stitched, again, using a whole square of fabric, stitched the back on, and then I just stitched around to the top, leaving this edge raw. And then I cut the whole thing out, just being really careful that I didn't snip off my ribbon, so that this actually has, it's quilted and it's lined and it has a pocket. And it took me 30 minutes to make all 4 of these. It's really fast. These are, like I said, for my bee, and then I put a little Burt's Bees inside because for my bee. And hopefully we had to cancel our get-together this week because we had some illness and some appointments and some craziness, so hopefully I will get to see everyone before Christmas or not very long after, and I will be able to give all of these away. Hey guys, it's later the same day. I had something else I wanted to show you and I almost forgot. This is another gift item that I made, and I actually found this on Pinterest. Again, I had a lot of great ideas from Pinterest this year. This is a shoulder warmer that is filled with rice. I actually altered it slightly because it was supposed to be made out of like a 21 by 24 inch piece of fabric, and I altered it so I could make it out of a fat quarter. And so this is actually made out of a ½ yard of fabric, and I curved the edges. These edges weren't curved. I used just a little like a plate you'd put under a teacup, so just a little saucer, and so you warm it in the microwave for about 4 minutes, and then you put it on your shoulders, and it's got a really nice weight to it, and it feels really nice. So this is actually for my dad, if I didn't say that already. I think this will help you know, give him a little relaxation on the shoulders, and maybe the weight is really nice too. So I'm hoping that this is an appreciated handmade gift. I've tried it out myself just to make sure that it works, and it does. It has a really nice, like, sort of mellow rice smell. You can actually add lavender to this project. I did not, but I think you'll like it all the same. Anyway, this is just a little project I made. I made mine out of muslin. You can make it out of any fabric, but I really wanted to make it out of something that I didn't think would catch on fire in the microwave. So anyway, I'm about to wrap this up, and I see my parents on Sunday, and so he will get this gift on Sunday. So that last picture was a pin cushion that I made for my mom. It was two 6-inch squares of fabric, a 6-inch square of batting, and a 6-inch square of muslin. So basically I made it pre-lined. So I sewed it all together, made the box corners, and then I filled it with ground walnut shells. I hand stitched it and then added the button on to make the whole thing nice and tight. And so the ground walnut shells will actually sharpen the pins when you stick them in. So that was the only thing that I forgot to video from the just couple of small things that I made for Christmas gifts this year. So if you guys have been following me at all, you already know that I am hosting my first ever block of the month that is a paid block of the month. I've done a lot of events over the years. I've been swap coordinator, I've done block of the months, I've done block of the weeks, I've done mystery quilts. This is the first paid block of the month I have ever done. It's a big event on Sew Hooked. It's called Paper Piecing Vintage. And this block, called the King's Crows, is the very first block. It debuted on January 1st. I actually posted it at midnight on January 1st. You get 12 blocks, 12 inches, and 6 inches, so 12 blocks in 2 sizes. We'll be working on this the entire year. I have a Facebook group especially for Paper Piecing Vintage. The last time I checked, there were 60 members in that group. People are posting pictures of their blocks, you're posting pictures of fabric, and there's a lot of discussion going on. It's a really great community already, and it's a brand new community. We've only been around for a month, so it's very exciting to see everyone jumping in and enjoying the block of the month so far. There will be exclusive content on the Facebook group. There already is one thing that is not available anywhere else, so make sure you join the group and get in there and talk to everyone. And I am there. I check it every day, so if you have questions, jump in and ask a question. There are enough people now that chances are if you ask a question that's just a general question, someone might answer it before I even get there. So that's one of the wonderful things about communities like this, is everyone helps each other, and it's a lot of fun, and you'll be surprised at how fast you make friends. There will probably end up being some swaps going on because I know how crafty people are. We love to trade fabric. So anyway, jump in and check that out. This quilt behind me is made from orphan blocks. I made this for the Linus Connection. I was working on this because my son's plane was delayed by a couple of hours, and so I ended up having to stay up a little later than I intended so that I could go get him from the airport. And so I just started pulling out blocks. I keep a big bag of orphan blocks. All of these blocks were given to me by someone else, so I didn't actually make any of the blocks. I can't claim credit for any of that, but while I was pulling through, I just started pulling things together that were similar colors. And when I was done, I threw them up on my design wall, and I just sorted and sorted and sorted. And then I realized, I sewed one of the blocks on backwards. Okay guys, this is, I think, possibly a Talk to Me Tuesday first, where I found a huge error while I was looking in the viewfinder of my camcorder. This side is correct. This side is backwards. So after I'm done with this video, I will rip this seam out and flip it over. It should make a star. Okay, so I'm gonna stand over here now. So anyway, that's hysterical. I don't think I've ever done that before on Talk to Me Tuesday. So hurrah, in case anybody ever wondered if I make mistakes. How about some light? So in case anybody ever wondered if I make mistakes, absolutely I do make mistakes. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. I have a very simple January challenge for our Talk to Me Tuesdayers. Super easy. I have this wonderful, wonderful pin cushion, and with a little trash bag, you sit this by your sewing machine, you put your pins in here, and then this is a thread catcher. You throw your threads or little bits of paper or whatever you need to in there. This was given to me by our very own Amber, the beautiful and wonderful HP5 freak, who incidentally is the official Paper Piecing Vintage pattern tester. She has tried every pattern before it hits you guys, so she makes sure that I don't make any mistakes like this crazy one that I made over my shoulder here. So anyway, that's what I get for sewing at 10 o'clock at night while I'm waiting to go pick up my son from the airport. Anyway, this guy is going to be a prize for a Talk to Me Tuesdayer, and all you have to do is post a video to Talk to Me Tuesday in January. Every time you post a video, you get your name in a hat to win this really awesome thread catcher. I have one just like it made out of coffee fabric that Amber also gave to me sitting by my sewing machine. So I will be giving this away to one Talk to Me Tuesdayer, record a video, post it, and then add it to the Talk to Me Tuesday Live Journal group. That's ttmt.livejournal.com. and then you're entered to win. It's that easy. And probably the 28th. Well, let's see how many entries we have, and if we have enough by the 28th, I'll do the drawing then. If not, we'll do it in February. Last but absolutely not least, tomorrow will be the announcement for the date of As You Wish. As You Wish is the Princess Bride quilt and stitch along that will be happening the first half of 2014 on Fandom and Stitches, and we will announce the start date tomorrow. So make sure you visit fandomandstitches.com tomorrow for the start date of that. I think that is everything I have for you guys today. Please do post a video. If you've already posted one, you're already entered to win this fabulous little thread catcher over here that I have. And if you haven't, then now's your chance to post and show us what you made over the holidays or what you're working on now. I am going to do a big UFO video. I always do one at the beginning of the year. I haven't done it yet because it's been a little crazy around here. I am going to pull all of my UFOs, recap what I finished from last year and what I need to finish next year, and it's probably going to be one of those crazy super long 15-minute videos because that's usually what happens when I do that. But anyway, if you don't have anything that you're working on to show, do a UFO video. Pull out your projects and see where you are and what you need to do this year, where you want to be by December. My goal for this year is to finish one of my quilts every month. I have a lot of quilt tops made. I mean, like a lot of quilt tops made. I'm going to trust my own quilting skills a little more this year and try to get those finished. And aside from that, the only two projects I am working on, the only two projects I plan to work on, you guys know how that goes, are Paper Piecing Vintage and As You Wish, because those two, obviously, Paper Piecing Vintage is my project, and then As You Wish I'm organizing for Fandom and Stitches. So, that's it. You guys have a fantastic week, post a video, and I will see you next week.